Day baseball here on the Threes and Crowd Network as the New York Yankees and Seattle Mariners play each other in the getaway game. And welcome into this one, afternoon baseball here on the Threes and Crowd YouTube channel. I'm Preston Vargas in for this one it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Yankees and Mariners. The Mariners took the first one on Monday night on a walk-off hit for Cal Raleigh that gave the Yankees their first loss of the season. And last night it was the Yankees winning 5-0 over the Mariners. So the winner of this one will win the series, and of course these two teams will play again in August, from August 11th through the 13th. So let's take a look right now. In terms of the starting lineups, Trent Grisham will lead off. It's going to be Aaron Judge on the 2-hole. Cody Bellinger left. Ben Rice in DH. Paul Goldschmidt at first. And at second is Jazz Chisholm. He's batting 6th. Amanda Rosario starting at third tonight. He's batting 7th. Austin Wells at batting 8th. He's going to be the catcher. And Jose Caballero numbered in the 9-hole. For the Mariners, it's Brendan Donovan leading off, playing third base, and then Cal Raleigh, runner-up to MVP, playing the catcher position, batting second, and batting third, Julio Rodriguez. He's playing center field, batting fourth. Josh Naylor playing first. Randy Rosarena's batting fifth, playing left field. Batting sixth, Luke Raley playing in right field. And batting seventh, Dominic Canzone. He's the designated hitter. And batting eighth, Cole Young playing second. And at number 9, Leo Rivas playing shortstop tonight. So we should have a good one here. Let's take a look at some of the baseball headlines for today, as there are a lot of getaway games today. Most of the games are played in the afternoon today. So let's get a quick look at the headlines. Of course, talking about the Pirates, Paul Skeens did well today in his start. The Pirates won that game 8-3 over the Reds, but top pitching prospect Connor Griffin, they're talking to him about an extension already before his debut that could be in the Corbin Carroll range of 8 years, $110 million, which impressive for someone who hasn't made his debut yet. And of course, all the controversy surrounding CB Buckner, who missed a blatant call at first base, and then he was hit in the face mask at home plate today in the Rays-Brewers game. And looking at that, Omar Narvaez for the Red Sox, he's scratched they scratched him out of the lineup. And Ohtani, his first two-way season with the LA Dodgers, first full two-way season, began with 6 scoreless innings pitched last night when they played the Guardians. So let's take a look at some of the final scores. The Marlins beat the White Sox 10-0. Of course, the Pirates beat the Reds 8-3. Orioles beating the Rangers 8-3. The Braves beating the Athletics 5-1. And current score updates there in extra innings in Toronto. It's 1-1 between them and the Rockies. Then bottom of the 9th, 2 runners on base for the Phillies with 2 outs. They trail 5-3 over the Nationals. Top of the 7th, Mets and Cardinals tied at 1. There's a runner on first for the Mets. Bottom of the 8th, 2 runners on for the Brewers. They're tied 2-2 with the Reds. And bottom of 7th, Astros up 5-2 over the Red Sox. And top of the 6th, Angels have 2 runners on. They trail the Cubs 5-2. Middle second, the Diamondbacks up 1-0 over the Tigers. That's in the middle of the second inning. Tonight's pitching matchup, let's get a look at this. It's going to be Cam Schlittler on one side for the Yankees going up against George Kirby. Both teams got the win in their first matchups. In their first games earlier this season, both the 1-0. Schlittler still hasn't allowed a run yet. And then Sandy Alcantara getting the win. He had a complete game win over the White Sox today. Sandy Alcantara did. Solid effort for him. Then Otto Lopez getting a homer. And gets Colson Montgomery for the win. It's just 98 pitches for Alcantara. The Marlins are 10-0 winners over the White Sox in the getaway game. You rarely see that. Okay, 93 is the correct number of pitches that he had. And also, O'Neal Cruz hit a 3-run homer to start off the game for the for the Pittsburgh Pirates before Paul Skeens even took the mound. And he hit 2 last night, of course, Paul Skeens. We all know what happened his first start. He only had 37 pitches in the opening game against the Mets, but Paul Skeens really doing well last night. Brian Reynolds going deep, getting the score to 8-3 in the top of the ninth. Then Soto gets the strikeout to end the game. For the Pirates, they win 8-3. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the first pitch coming up next. All right, we are all set to go. George Kirby on the mound for the Mariners tonight. Last season, 23 starts, 10 for 8, 4.21 ERA, 15 homers allowed, got 137 strikeouts. So we'll see how he does tonight. Going up against this great Yankee lineup. We'll see if they can. We'll see how they do this afternoon. Of course, the defensive alignment: Cal Raleigh and catcher, George Kirby at pitcher, infield Naylor, Young, Rivas, and Donovan at third. In the outfield, it's Rosarena, Julio, and Luke Raley. Okay. The umpires today at home plate: Lance Barrett, at first base Edwin Jimenez, second base Mike Estabrook, and at third base Alfonso Marquez. Here we go. Trent Grisham at the plate. 235 batted through 5 games this season. 2 RBIs. 728 OPS. Here we go. Grisham's ready. Kirby's ready. The first pitch is a foul ball left side. We are underway from T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Kirby, the second pitch is grounded foul. So Scooble's on the mound tonight, or this afternoon right now for the Tigers. They're down 1-0 to the Diamondbacks. The 0-2 misses high. 1-2. The 1-2 is going to be called strike 3 for Grisham. Now Aaron Judge is coming up for the Yankees. So look at the StatCast George Kirby. There's the 4-seam pretty fast. As the first pitch to Judge is a called strike. Down the middle. George Kirby from Rye, New York, 20th pick in the 2019 draft. He was an all-star in 2023 when they played in Seattle. And that ball misses down low. 1-1. So the Mariners are challenging, and what? The Seattle challenge. That's a weird challenge there. That's a high fly ball for Judge going to left center, and it will be caught by Raley in right field. 2 down for the Yankees. Cody Bellinger is going to come to the plate now. And that is going to miss 1-0 on the outside. And fouled off for Bellinger. And that's going to miss 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Swung and fouled off. 2-2. So that got Cal Raleigh. So time called for Bellinger. All right, the 2-2. Check swing. And he did not go. Counts full 3-2. Three-two pitch. And ball four for Bellinger. So runner on for the Yankees with 2 outs on the top of the first. Ben Rice coming to the plate now. Batting .357 in the first 4 games. No homers, 3 RBIs. And that's going to miss. Ball 1. That's going to miss. 2-0. Two-0 to Bellinger. Or 2-0 to Rice. And Bellinger is going to go. And a wild throw. It's going to go in the outfield. But Bellinger is going to stay at second base. A stolen base for him. It's just off target there for Cal Raleigh. So it looks like Raleigh calls time. So the count's still 2-1. Two one is going to be a fair ball base hit. Bellinger rounding third. He's coming in to score. And looks like Rice is going to go into second for an RBI double. And the Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Bellinger safe into home. They'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. Just right down the line for Ben Rice. So it looks like we have a score update. Corbin Carroll with a homer on Tarek Skubal. Diamondbacks still lead 1-0. It's in the bottom of the third now. Well, now Paul Goldschmidt at the plate. So the count's 0-1. Here's the pitch. It's popped up, foul. So count is 0-2 with 2 outs. Goldschmidt at 200, batted the first couple games. And the 0-2 is outside. 1-2. 1-2 to Goldschmidt. Misses outside. And we're going to have a challenge here. So Kirby's the one that should challenge, and it just hits the strike zone. That's strike 3. A clutch challenge there for the Mariners. So they had 1 remaining. So middle of the first, Yankees 1-0 off the Ben Rice RBI double. Take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back. The broadcast was incredibly late. Cal Raleigh struck out. There's a runner on Brendan Donovan got on second somehow. The broadcast just came back to from commercial. Count at 1 and 2. I'm getting off the MLB Network broadcast. We're going live to the regular broadcast Because that's unacceptable. Unacceptable that we missed that kind of action. I mean, we cannot miss that kind of action, especially if it's a national broadcast. And the swing and miss by Julio Rodriguez is at the plate now. Struggling a little bit. Excuse me. Struggling a little bit to start this. Struggling a little bit to start the season. Batting only 91. And time called. So Mariners in 4 games against the Guardians, 22 runs scored, but only the Yankees only 2 runs against the Yankees this season. The 0-2 swung on a miss. Strike 3 for Julio Rodriguez. So it looks like Naylor is at the plate. Seems like he only has 1 hit this season. Batting 0-43. 1 for 23, okay. That's a fly ball deep to left, and it will be caught by Cody Bellinger. So leadoff walk for Donovan. He got to second. I'm assuming he stole second. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Yankees back to plate now. And Jazz Chisholm's at the plate, takes ball 1. Jazz batting 158 to start the season. And that is going to be fouled off, 1-1. And 1-2 count with the swing and miss. And swung on a miss, strike 3. So another strikeout for Kirby. That is number 3 for him. Now will be Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 3 in his plate appearances this season. I assume he's making his first start of the season. And that's going to be fouled off. 0-1. And a broken bat's going to be a base hit for Rosario. That is his first hit of the season. And Austin Wells going to come to the plate now. Off of a broken bat. So 2 hits and 13 at bats for Austin Wells. That will be fouled back. 0-1. Kirby throws to first, and Rosario will stay put. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. One pitch, swung and a missed, fouled. 1-2 to Wells. The 1-2 pitch from Kirby, swung on, fair ball to first, and the tag. It's a double play. So got him at first, middle second, 2-1 or 1-0 to the Yankees. We'll be back. All right, we are back, a 1-0 lead to the Yankees, with the Mariners back at the plates. They have 1 hit. Now Rosarena at the plate now for the Mariners. Batting .250 to start the season. And that's a ground ball to Schlittler. He's going to throw it to first and get a Rosarena. Easy force out there. So one down for the Mariners. It's going to be Luke Raley at the plate. Batting .286 this season. Here we go. First pitch is a swing and a miss. 0-1. 4 games this season for Raley. .286 batting average, 3 homers. He had a good game the other night. Swung on a miss, strike 2. That is an opposite field hit for Luke Raley. He'll breach first. So Raley on base. It's going to bring up Dominic Canzone. Batting .273 to start the season. That'll miss, ball 1. One zero. It is a called ball. Catcher's challenging. Oh no, they're gonna lose this one, I think. Okay, it's a strike. Looked like it on the TV broadcast. But the call overturned. It's gonna be 1-1. One one, swung on a missed. 1-2. Yankees are 13 for 15 on ABS challenges this season, leading the majors. One two, and swung on and missed. Strike 3. So 2 down for the Mariners, with Raley on first. Now up to the plate with the Mariners, Cole Young, second baseman from Pittsburgh. First pitch is a called strike 1. 6 games for Cole Young this season, .333, 1 homer, 4 RBIs, and OPS of .935. That one misses, 1-1. The 1-1. Ground ball to second, and the throw to first in time. So 2 down, 2 innings done, 1-0 lead for the Yankees. We'll be back after this. All right, we are back. Top of the third inning. Yankees and Mariners. And Caballero's first swing is a foul, but he swung his bat out of his hands. It goes near the backstop. So 3 strikeouts, 2 innings for Cam Schlittler. Caballero's 1 RBI this season, batting .222. The 0-1 swung on a missed, foul. 0-2. Top of the order coming up for the Yankees. Trent Grisham is on deck. The 0-2. Ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time. So 1 away for the Yankees. We go back to the top of the order. Trent Grisham 0-1 to start. Struck out his first time up, leading off the game. Here's the pitch. It is going to be a called ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Here is a drive to deep right field. It's going to be caught by J-Rod in center field. So the MVP, Aaron Judge, at the plate. Flied out. His first time up. Here's the pitch from Kirby. Fouled off. 0-1. And that one misses outside. 1-1. Aaron Judge, 1 walk and 22 plate appearances this season. 1-1, fouled off. 1-2 now is the count. So with 2 outs, runners or no runners on, the count's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Check swing, and it's a ball. 2-2, the count now. Two. Swung on a miss. Strike 3 for Aaron Judge. So Yankees go 1-2-3 in the top of the third. Mariners due up next with Rivas, the 9-hitter, up to bat next. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. All right, we are back, bottom of the third. So I assume the roof is closed for this one. And right now it's 48 degrees in Seattle. Now Leo Rivas at the plate for the Mariners. First pitch is a ball outside, 1-0. One zero, and it'll be a called strike on one. That's a foul ball, 2-1, or 1-2 the count. Here we go, the 1-2. And that is a ball, 2-2. Two count is fouled off. Count remains. The 2-2 called ball 3. So count is full. And called strike 3. So that's number 4 for Cam Schlittler. Now top of the order for the Mariners, it's Brendan Donovan coming to the plate now. He doubled in his first plate appearance. And a called strike. Brendan Donovan averaging 455, 2 homers this season, 4 RBIs. Ground ball to first, and the ground out. 2 away for the Mariners. So now Kyle Raleigh coming to the plate, the catcher, who struck out back in the first. His batting average down to 136 to start the season. That's a fly ball to left. That's going to go into the seats on the third base side. And that's popped up. The first base side, and in the glove of Goldschmidt. End of 3. Third of the way through this one. 1-0 Yankees. We'll take a break. Be right back. Okay, we are back. As Cody Bellinger is at the plate. He walked his last time up. That is going to be a foul ball. What's up, St. Brown Pod? Thank you for watching. Yes, the UFL's been great the first week. I'll be at the game on Saturday against Louisville. The 0-2 outside. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 outside. 2-2 the count. And the count's full, 3-2. Three-two swung on and fouled. Two. That's going to be a base hit to left. It's going to be flied out. And Bellinger is out. So Ben Bryce coming to the plate now. That's a base hit. And out at first. Yes, I do have season tickets. Front row to the Orlando Storm. So Ben Rice grounds out. Paul Goldschmidt comes to the plate with 2 outs. So it counts 0-1 here for Paul Goldschmidt. Oh yeah, it's definitely a fun experience. Section that I'm in is one of the loudest for the team. Counts 0-2 with 2 outs. No. The 0-2 count. Swung on and fouled. Count remains at 0-2. No. Here we go. 0-2 pitch. And that one's going to be fouled away again. All right, here we go. 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3. So middle of the 4th, we'll take a break, and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Julio Rodriguez at the plate, and he's going to hit this one to first, and the easy force out there for Julio Rodriguez. So quick first pitch out for him. We now go to Naylor at the plate. Josh Naylor, who flied out his first time up. So he has only hit of the season last night against Max Fried. A pitch outside. 1-0. Signed a 5-year, $92 million deal in the offseason to stay with the Mariners. It's a fly ball to center and caught by Trent Grisham. 2 away now for the Mariners. So Rosarena had ground out back in the second. That was fouled off for Rosarena. Ooh, high pitch. Missing. 1-1. The 1-1 swung on and fouled. Now quickly down to 1-2 count for Randy Rosarena. He grounded out his first plate appearance. 1-2. Misses. 2-2 the count now. So minor joints for an NBA doubleheader. Tomorrow we have the Minnesota Timberwolves, Detroit Pistons at 7, followed by the LA Lakers and OKC Thunder at 9:30. Here's the 2-2. Misses. 3-2. Full count now. That was the 40th pitch by Cam Schlittler. 3-2. It is a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. So 1-2-3 inning in the fourth for the Mariners. So we'll take a break and be back after this. All right, so injury report for the Yankees. Anthony Volpe began taking live BP today. He can begin a rehab assignment in 2 weeks, so hopefully we'll see him back. As the first pitch, Des Chisholm at the plate. He struck out back in the second, his last plate appearance. And the second pitch is going to be another ball outside. 2-0 the count. That is a foul. 2-1. The pitch outside, 3-1. And that one is going to be lined foul. 3-2. Of course, this is the 50th anniversary for the Seattle Mariners franchise. Coming an expansion team with the Blue Jays in '97. We got a base hit for Jez Chisholm. So leadoff single for him. Oh, Chisholm caught in a rundown here. And they got him. So they picked him off at first. His 2 stolen bases this season, got a little blindsided there, and he's got caught on the bases. So 1 away now for the Yankees. That's a ground ball to short. And a quick 2 outs now. Took a step too far. They got him. So 2 outs now for Austin Wells. And that is going to be a called strike, strike 1. Ground ball to third. It's ricocheted. And Wells is going to reach on a base hit. So run our first 2 outs for Jose Caballero. And that's going to be a ball outside. 1-0. It's a ground ball to third, and they're going to get a force out at second. So we go to the middle of the 5th, halfway through this ball game, with the Yankees up 1-0. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. A 1-0 lead for the Yankees. Bottom of the 5. So Luke Rayleigh leading off. First pitch is a swing strike. Strike 1. Rayleigh singled back in the second inning. His first plate appearance. And that one's a fly ball deep to left. Running back is Bellinger, who gets it on the run for the first out of the inning. Near the warning track too. So Canzone at the plate, 0 for 1. Struck out back in the second inning. That one misses, ball 1. It's going to be fouled back, 1-1. The 1-1 is a ground ball foul. 1-2. That's a fly ball to left. Bellinger giving chase on the track and makes the catch. And now 2 down for the Seattle Mariners. So Cole Young at the plate. He's 0-1. Grounded out to second his last time up. And called strike 1. And 0-2. So here we go. The 50th pitch for Cam Schlittler is bounced and going to be ball 1. 1-2 the count. So Leo Rivas on deck, the 9-hitter for the Mariners. The 1-2. Fouled off. And it's still 1-2. The 1-2. In the ground, ball 2. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. That's a foul. Back to the backstop. It's going to be 2-2 still. Go the 2-2, and that is fouled off. Here we go. Excuse me. 2-2. Swung on a miss, strike three. Mariners go down in order. We end the fifth, 1-0 to the Yankees. We'll be back after this. All right, we're back. Look around the majors. Mike Trout averaging 300 batting this season, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Alcantara 3-hit shutout with 93 pitches today. And, of course, Ohtani's scoreless streak of 22.2 innings, an on-base streak of 36 games. So Trent Grisham is at the plate now for the Yankees, top of the 6th. And that's going to be a strike. 1-1 the count. We're back top of the order now for the 3rd time for the Yankees. Trent Grisham is at the plate. He's 0 for 2. With a strikeout and a flyout. So that's going to miss. It's a ball, 2-1. And that pitch is going to miss again. 3-1 the count. So it's fouled back, 3-2. Three-two pitch outside, ball 4. And leadoff walk to Trent Grisham. So Aaron Judge comes to bat with a runner on first. He flew out and struck out. In fact, he struck out his last time up in the 3rd. And that's going to be a strike to start off. 0-1. With a two-seamer at the knees. Judge hits one to right. And a catch by Rowley in the outfield. So Judge now 0 for 3. One away for the Yankees. As Cody Bellinger is coming to the plate. He had a walk in the first and scored. Also stole a base. He flew out his last time up. A check swing and he went 0-1. It was on the knuckle curve. Only run for either side was top of the first one. Ben Rice had that double down the line, which scored Bellinger. And strike 3. Right down the middle. 2 away now. That's going to go outside. 1-0. Ben Rice at the plate. Like you said, that double in the first, scoring Bellinger for the only run of the game. The 1-0. Called strike 1. There we go. The 1-1 pitch outside. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is called strike 2. The 2-2 misses. 3-2. The count is full. So the count's full at 3-2. The runner goes and ball 4. So they'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. 2 walks for Kirby. He's already at 82 pitches. He's got 6 strikeouts tonight. We'll see if this will be it for him. Looks like they're coming out to talk to George Kirby on the mound. So Grisham at second. So it looks like they're warming up. Ferrer in the bullpen for Seattle. So we assume this might be it for Kirby this inning. Probably put the bullpen in the rest of the way. And that one misses 1-0. So 1-0 pitch. Ground ball, foul, 1-1. So last season he was .336 against left-hand pitching, .247 against right-hand pitching. Of course, he's dealt with some injuries throughout the year and throughout the past few years. That's a fly ball to left, and no doubt about it, Paul Goldschmidt with a 3-run homer and a 4-0 lead for the Yankees. That's his first of the season. Extended the lead for the Yankees here. Jez Chisholm's coming up next to the plate. We'll see if they decide to pull Kirby here after that. So excuse me. So 3-run homer, Jazz Chisholm at the plate. That the first pitch was a strike. Second is going to be a ball. 1-1 count now for Jazz Chisholm. Outside. 2-1. Saying look at the contact. Perfect contact to get it out of the park. 2-1. That one is skied right side toward the seats. It is caught by Naylor for the third out. We go to the middle of the sixth with the Yankees leading 4-0 off that Paul Goldschmidt 3-run homer. Okay, I am back. Just slightly late after the pitch. It's an 0-2 count now to Rivas, who's 0 for 1, struck out back in the third. So Cam Schlittler still out there on 2 hits allowed on 5 strikeouts. No walks allowed. The 0-2 is missed. Ball 1. That is going to be fouled on the ground ball. Count remains 1-2. So Rivas at the plate, 1-2 pitch. And outside, 2-2. And that is going to be another foul. Count remains at 2-2. Looks like Fernando Cruz warming up the bullpen for the Yankees. Two-two. Ground ball foul. So battle here. And a curveball, strike 3. So Rivas down on strikes. And 0-1. Oh, that's a strike. Yep, Rosario's going to challenge. Or excuse me, Donovan's going to challenge. Oh, just barely a ball by 0.3 inches. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, strike 2. And fell back to the backstop. 1-2. One, two. Ground foul. Caballero gets the ground ball. The second out. Brendan Donovan grounded out. So that's going to be Cal Raleigh at the plate. Looking to get something here for the Mariners. In the bottom of the sixth. And Raleigh swings at that. It's going to be a foul. And called strike two. And it misses 1-2. And the swing and the miss for Raleigh. That is the 7th strikeout for Cam Schlittler. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back after this. All right, we are back top of the 7th. So Jose Ferreira at the plate now. That's going to be fouled off. 0-2 now. It's a fly ball to Rosario. Doesn't like that. It's a right center, and it's going to Be caught by Julio Rodriguez for the first out of the 7th. So he was a Yankee on 1982. Spent 3 seasons with the Mariners, 85 to 87. Finished off with the Diamondbacks in 2000 to 2002. I assume won the World Series with them. 411 starts. As that is a ball, 1-0. Austin Wells at the plate. He's 0-2. Or 1-2, excuse me. He had that infield single back in the 5th. One one. Called strike 2, and they're going to challenge. So Wells going to tap the helmet. Let's see. That one I thought initially was a ball. Let's see. That is a strike. By the corner. So close. One, two. And that's going to be, I think they call it a ball. Rowley's challenging now. It is a strike. So Austin Wells going to strike out here on the ABS challenge. So Cal Raleigh 1 for 2 on challenges. Caballeros comes to the plate. 2 outs now for the Yankees. Top of the 7th. That one misses. 1-0. Caballero ground out to fielder's choice. And that is outside 2-0. That one misses again, 3-0. They're pitching around Caballero. He's 0 for 2, ground out both times at the plate. (3-0) called strike. Oh, strike 1. Sorry about that. And 3-2. Three-two pitch to Caballero. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Stretch time in Seattle, 4-0. Yankees lead. Take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. So Cam Schlittler striking out 7 batters on 2 hits allowed. So Schlittler still in the game in the 7th. Julio Rodriguez at the plate. Gets the pitch called strike. Strike 1. So it looks like a substitution. Ryan McMahon is going to come in to third base for the Yankees, replacing Rosario. That'll miss. Ball 1. On the outside, 2-1. Two one pitch to Rodriguez that is fouled away. Quick score update. Looks like it's a final. Diamondbacks win 1-0 over the Detroit Tigers. 2-2 outside, 3-2 count. Cam Schlittler has not walked a batter tonight. The 3-2 swung on and a grounder to second or to short, throw to first in time. So J-Rod now 0-3. Naylor coming to the plate now. And Aaron Boone's going to come to the mound. I think this is going to be it for Cam Schlittler. Yep, making the call to the bullpen here. So this call to the bullpen, we'll take a break and be back after this. All right, we are back. A 4-0 lead for the Yankees. And this one. So Josh Naylor coming to the plate. So it looks like Fernando Cruz is taking the field now in 49 games last season, a 3.56 ERA, 48 innings pitched. So Cam Schlittler finishes 6.1 innings, 2 hits allowed, 7 strikeouts on 79 pitches. And called strike 2. And I think Naylor's challenging. Let's see. Yup, ball. So count will go to 1-1. One pitch. Swung on, fouled. 1-2. And that is another foul ball. One, two. Swung on, missed, and Naylor tapped the helmet. Let's see what happened. Now he swung on that. The ball got to the face mask of Lance Barrett, the home plate umpire. It's like he's grabbing at his... Might have gotten his teeth. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like they're talking to him now. Of course, earlier in the day, C.B. Buckner got hit in the face with the ball, in the game delayed over 20 minutes because of that in the Rays Brewers game earlier today. All right, so we resume here with a 1-2 count for Naylor. The sixth pitch is a pop-up to third. And easily caught by McMahon. 2 away now for the Mariners. So Naylor definitely struggling this season. Now his batting average drops to 38 on the year. So Randy Arozarena coming to the plate now. He's 0 for 2. 0-2 in the ball game, grind out both times. That pitch misses low. 1-0. Is a called strike. So Cooper Criswell's in the pen for the Seattle Mariners. Check swing. It'll be 2-1. Well, 2-1 is outside. 3-1. Three one and 3-2 now on the called strike to Arozarena. So Arozarena calls time. 3-2 pitch. And called strike 3. So Rosarena goes down looking, 7 down, 2 to go. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Yankees still lead 4-0. All right, we're back. Cooper Criswell in the game for the Mariners. Top of the order now for the Yankees. Trent Grisham at the plate now. He's 0 for 2. So that's going to be 1-1. Grisham walked his last time up. Eventually helping Paul Goldschmidt get a homer. And a strike on the curveball. So Aaron Judge on deck, hoping to get on base here or get a hit. 1-2. Fouled off. One, two is outside. 2-2 the count now. And the 2-2 pitch is a ground ball. It's going to be fair. And Grisham's out. So Aaron Judge at the plate now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Looks like Duvall's warming up for the Yankees. And it's a ground ball to third. And the throw to first. And he gets ahead of the tag. He's going to be safe at first. Let's take a look at this again. Oh, yeah. So it's going to be, it's ruled a throwing error for the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. So Judge is at first with one out. So Cody Bellinger and a strike there, 1-1. That's a fly ball deep to center. J-Rod on the run and makes the play. So Judge is going to tag. Nope, he's going to stay at first. So 2 away for the Yankees in the top of the 8th. Ben Rice coming up now. 1-2. He had that RBI double in the first with a ground out and a walk. Outside, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. And by 0.1 inches. So the Mariners are out of ABS challenges. So 2-1. Two one. Judge is going to steal second, and he's out. So Aaron Judge caught stealing. We'll see if they want to challenge. Let's see. Oh, yep, he's out. So great throw there by Cal Raleigh. Great tag there. We'll take a break, middle of 8. We'll be back. Okay, we are back. So bottom of the eighth. And that pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1. Camilo Duvall in the game. He had 2 pitches on Monday. Right now, his ERA is still at 0. The 1-1 swung on and missed. Strike 2. With Luke Raley at the plate. So 3:13 to go. The 1-2 swung on, fouled. Count remains. The 1-2 is a ground ball, foul on the first base side. So 1-2 count, ground ball to first. And he is out. Great hustle there for Luke Raley. But he's going to be beat to the plate. Now Dominic Canzone at the plate, 0 for 2. Struck out and flew out in his plate appearances. And called strike 1. Canzone 0 for 2, struck out and flew out. His first couple plate appearances. And this is going to be a called ball. 1-1. Ground ball. It's going to be a base hit for Dominic Canzone. Mariners have a runner on, 1 out. So Young at the plate now for Seattle. And the steal for second's going to get past. So Canzone will stay put at second. He's going to get in with the stolen base. So runner in scoring position for the Mariners. And that is a base hit. I think that's going to score one. Canzone. He's rounding, going home. Nope, excuse me. He's going to stay at third. So with runners in the corners, Duvall in trouble with one out. So a single for Cole Young brings up Rivas to the plate. Oh for 2, 2 strikeouts in the afternoon. The pickoff attempt at first is no good. So David Bednar in the pen for the Yankees. That one is fouled off. 0-1. The 0-1 swung on a miss, strike 2 for Rivas. So Brendan Donovan at the plate for Seattle. Check swing, and they got him. So Leo Rivas called out on strikes. So back-to-back strikeouts for the Yankees. It's now Brendan Donovan at the plate. Or it's your 3 strikeouts for Rivas. My apologies. So Brendan Donovan, 2 groundouts and a double. Ground out his last 2 plate appearances. That is outside. 1-0. Outside 2-0. So as a reminder, Seattle is out of challenges. The Yankees have 1 challenge remaining. The 0-2. That misses. 3-0. So Cal Raleigh, if they were to get Donovan on base here, would be the tying runner. Outside, ball 4. Bases loaded for Seattle with 2 outs. And up comes Cal Raleigh, who hit 60 home runs last season. And I think they're going to make a pitching change here. Going to call it to the bullpen. We'll take a break. Bottom 8th, 2 outs. Yankees up 4-0 with the bases loaded. Okay, we are back, a 4-0 lead for the Yankees and the Mariners have the bases loaded in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. There's the AL MVP race last season. Cal Raleigh with 60 homers. He had 125 RBI. But Judge got the MVP over him. So now Raleigh comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Struck out twice, popped out once. So we called strike one. So David Bednar's in the game. He had 2 saves this season. Outside, 1-1. One outside, just bit inside. 2-1. So Julio Rodriguez due up. He's 0 for 3. Two one is a line drive base hit. That's going to score a run. Judge throws into second, 2-run score on an RBI single for Cal Raleigh. And the Mariners trail 4-2 in the bottom of the 8th. So Canzone and Young are going to score. So Julio Rodriguez at the plate now with 2 outs. The leading runner at the plate. So Rodriguez hits that one out of the zone. It's a foul ball on 1. He's over 3, struck out 2 groundouts in the game as well. Groundouts last time up in the 7th inning. The 0-1 is a foul ball, 0-2. The 0-2 misses high, 1-2. Now the 1-2 is fouled off. The splitter is fouled off. It's 1-2 still. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. No, they're going to say it's a foul tip. But it goes back and we do it again. They 1-2 count. There we go, bottom of the 8th. Count is 1-2. It's a ground ball foul on the 6th pitch of the at-bat. One, two. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. The Mariners get 2 runs off a Cal Raleigh RBI single. We'll take a break. Top of the 9th when we come back. All right, we are back. Ben Rice leading off top of the 9th for the Yankees. He's 1 for 2, double walk RBI in the game. Yeah, that RBI double to open up the scoring for the Yankees in the first. So one misses, 1-1. So Chris Well's still in the game for the Mariners. Outside, 2-1. That is a fly ball deep to right. No doubt about it. Ben Rice, his second RBI of the game on a solo homer. It's 5-2 to the Yankees. And that is number 1 for Ben Rice on 427 feet. So Goldschmidt at the plate, ground ball to second. Throw to first on a tough throw is in time. So the 1-pitch ground out for Paul Goldschmidt will bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. Do the Mariners have anyone warming up in the bullpen? And the slider's going to be a ball. Just as a reminder, no challenges remain for the Mariners here. Called strike 1, 1-1. 1-1. That is a pop-up foul. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is going to be line to right on the foul. Count remains at 1-2. 1-2 outside. 2-2 the count. 2-2 swung on and fouled. So the 2-2 on Chisholm. And ball 3. Count's full now. Swung on a miss on the outside. Chisholm's down, 2 down for the Yankees. And now Ryan McMahon's going to make his first plate appearance of the ball game. Coming in to pinch hit. So framing runs, Austin Wells with 23. Rowley with 20 since 2024. That's going to go on the inside. 1-0. Ryan McMahon batting .071. Inside. In the zone, 1-1. That one is a fly ball to left, tough play, and a Rosarena's there. That's going to do it. Yankees with a 5-2 lead off a Ben Rice homer. It's 5-2, last chance for the Mariners when we come back. All right, we're back to 2 home runs in the game. First for Paul Goldschmidt back in the 6th on the 3-run homer. Then top of the 9th with a Ben Rice 2-run homer. Or excuse me, a solo homer for Ben Rice. So Naylor, Rosarena, and Raleigh to try to save the Mariners here. So first pitch is a ball. Second pitch swung on a miss. Strike 1. One. Fouled off. Oh, it's popped up. It's playable. Nope. Austin Wells took off his mask. It's 1-2. One-two pitch. Outside 2-2. So it counts 2-2, bottom of the ninth. Swung on and missed. Count remains at 2-all. Of course, Naylor is 0 for 3. And 1 for 26 on the season. That was a great time. It's a ground ball to second. Throw to first is in time. One out for the Mariners. So Rosarena is going to come to the plate. He's 0-3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swung and a miss, strike 1. 2 more chances for Seattle here in the bottom of the ninth. Outside, 1-1. It's 2-2 now off the miss. Ground ball foul. The 2-2. And count is full, 3-2. To Rosarena. It's a line drive base hit. Off the glove of McMahon, Rosarena is going into second. And a double for Rosarena. Let's take a look at this. McMahon just tried to jump up and get it, just missed him. Deflected off his glove and slowed down. So Rayleigh's in the game now. Or Rayleigh at the plate now. He's 1 for 3, single, fly out, and a ground out. There's a good attempt there for McMahon. But ultimately couldn't come down with it. That's going to be fouled back. 0-1. A 1 pitch Check swing. And the count's at 1-1. One pitch. Opposite field hit with a broken bat. The throw to first is in time. So 2 gone for the Mariners. Rosarena stays at second. So Dominic Canzone, the last chance here for the Mariners. 2 outs, runner at second. First pitch. Called strike 1. Yeah, single back in the 8th, run and a stolen base. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. One. Line drive, base hit in the corner. Rosarena gonna score here. It's 3-2 on the RBI single for Canzone. So Seattle's still alive with the tying runner. Cole Young coming to the plate here with 1 out left at the bottom of the 9th. So Young 1 for 3, single in the 8th and scored. So he's 1 for 3 today. On the 4-seamer, that's strike 1. That is a foul. And the Mariners down to their last strike. Here we go. That one is in the ground. And Canzone will advance to second. So the count is 1-2. With a runner in scoring position for the Mariners. So 1-2 pitch. That's a high 2-2. Now Leo Rivas on deck. 2-2 pitch. That is a foul. The 2-2. Fouled off. Still alive here. 2-2. Here we go. Bednar, the 2-2 is called ball 3. Counts full 3-2. So this is the 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up for Bednar. Was 37 pitches. That's another foul. Now the 9th pitch coming up here for Bednar. Three-two. It's a fly ball to left. It's going to go toward the foul line and into the stands. On the third base side, count remains at 3-2. So 10 pitch at bat here. The 3-2. That's a fly ball deep to right. Judge on the track, and it's caught. And the Yankees hold on and win this one 5-3. And they'll win the series here in Seattle. These two teams will play again at Yankees Stadium from August 11th through the 13th. So great pitching there for Bednar. He, in 1.1 innings, only 3 hits allowed, 1 earned run. The 1 strikeout got the save. Schlittler credited with the win. His 2nd of the season, and the loss goes on George Kirby. Let's give out our player of the game. It's got to be Cam Schlittler. No runs allowed, 7 strikeouts, only 2 hits allowed. So we thank you for watching this one. Join us tomorrow as we have an NBA doubleheader between the Timberwolves Pistons and Lakers Thunder at 9:30. Coverage starts at 7 o'clock Eastern. Don't